There we go. Hello everybody, my name is Mason Shaw. I'm going to be teaching you guys basic principles of chess openings. And I have here with me Evan and Jeremiah.
Oh.
Let's say your name is.
Hello, I'm Jeremiah. I'll be helping with teaching today.
Say your name and we just introduce ourselves.
Easy call me.
Yeah, just say your name real fast and like what you're going to be doing today.
My name is Evan Bettner, and today, along with Mason and Jeremiah, we're going to be going over the 5 basic principles of chess openings.
You guys have done it, the code and everything?
It's all screen. Yeah, you just said it right there. 1 second. So, pretty much the 5 main topics we're going to be talking about today is going to be controlling the center is the first topic. The second one is king safety and the importance of castling, development, and freedom. So pretty much the website I'm on right now is pretty much a blank board. So on this website, what's really cool is like you can make any moves you want, and for both. So if you want to play around and see what the board looks like at home, you could just move a piece right here. And if you want to change the move, for example, you just move it back. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. If you want to add more pieces right here, for example, on YouTube, some of the more professional chess players, they like to put a bunch of knights out on the board and have like really funny games. But for now, we're just going to be talking about the basics using this app that you guys can all use for free at home. All right. So pretty much the first opening principle is controlling the center. The center squares is particularly e4, d4, and e5. e4 is the pawn in front of the king, moved up twice. And then the opponent on black square will usually do the same thing. The reason why is because our piece is attacking these 2 squares, which is right in the center. And his piece, he blocks our piece from moving any more forward to attack more squares. That way he's also attacking 2 squares. So it's a really nice way to get the game started. That way you both have a piece right in the middle.
Controlling the center also allows more mobility for all the pieces, as well as easy access to all parts of the board. So for example, let's say white opens with e4, following the basic principle, just controlling the center, but black decides to play a5 for their first move. Maybe white just goes knight f3, again, more control, and for some reason they play here. That's obviously a blundered piece, but I just want to show, instead of that, we'll do that. So here you can see that the knight is covering these squares here. The pawns are covering all of these squares here in the center, because they say if you control the center, you control the game. The knight isn't really doing much. It has one square it can go to unless it wants to go back. It can't go here because the pawn is attacking here. But whereas white's knight, it has all these moves over here. There's more mobility.
Yeah. So pretty much if you control the center, the game, you kind of control, like you said, you control the game because you have a lot more ways to change up the game. You can start moving other things, and if your opponent did do a move like this, it is dead like you said, so you're going to get a lot more moves in. You could probably even checkmate your opponent early on if based on how he plays, like pretty easily, like with the Scholar's Mate or something. Then we'll probably go over a little bit later. So this is why it's good to know how to control the center. But usually, like in a regular game, you're most likely going to see your opponent play d4. So it's going to be e4, e5. These are usually the first 2 moves in a game that usually play in the lower sections, because in this game, you're stopping your opponent from moving any forward, and you're also attacking 2 squares. So there's a lot of ways you can play this out. So for white, if they want, they just put another piece on the board. For example, knight to c3. I mean f3. Now you're also attacking this pawn now. So if you can take this pawn out the way, then now he has no way to block its side. And now your opponent's most likely gonna want to protect the center, right? So right now you're also protecting your pieces while also attacking. And that's, as you can see, your opponent has protected his piece from you attacking it. While he's also attacking this square, and this square. You see there's a lot more movement now. Your knight is the same way. Whereas before, playing a move like over here doesn't really do too much because you only have 2 squares to go to. But going over here, you have a lot more squares. So you gotta make sure you keep the mobility on the board. Also, one good thing that I've learned over time is like you never want to move the same piece twice unless it's a move that you know is gonna work out later. So now we can bring our other knight in the game even, and now we're attacking another square. A couple of squares actually. So the mobility is really strong right now. You can even move over here to come over here even if you want to. A lot of stuff to do. So if our opponent usually sees us play this, now they're going to want to do something similar. So now that way they're also attacking and have center control. Now he has an eye on this pawn, even though he can't take it for free. So now we can even protect that pawn a little bit more. So one thing that's nice is white gets the first move off. They can start the attack if you want to, or just defend a little bit longer. If you want to add something, Jeremiah.
Also, one more key thing is when you're controlling the center where your 2 pawns that you got moved up, it frees up your bishops to let you do whatever you want with them. Like other times with less good people when they move their pawns on the side here. Shoot, my bad. When they move their pawns on the side here, it keeps your bishops locked in, because you can't move them. You see them pawns in front of them.
You gotta remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's always good to move your pawns in the center, because you free up your pieces, free up your bishops. You get to get your pieces out more easily.
Yeah, like he was saying too, like if your opponent does play something like this, it's because they're scared that you might bring your knight over here and then attack this pawn and have some special tricks. But when they do this, like he was saying, now they don't have enough time to free up this bishop, so you can start bringing out yours if you want to. So for example, you can just play here, you can play a couple moves, even bring out the white square bishop, so you're ahead of move pretty much. This is not a bad move at all, but you get to move your pieces faster, and that makes you start a little bit faster. So pretty much after this, it becomes anybody. So pretty much this is how the game usually begins in a basic game. So most likely your opponent will play this move, or they'll bring out a bishop or something. And now it's up to you what you want to do next. So you can move your bishop over, so that way you can castle, and that way you have your king safe. Your king safety will be ensured. Yeah. So king safety is really important in this game because you don't want your king to be open. You always want it to be protected, because if your opponent is able to attack your king, he might be able to checkmate you. And what a checkmate means is you win the game. So right now your opponent might be thinking the same thing. It's like, my opponent's going to castle, then I should 2 real fast.
Here, let me go over it.
All right.
So real quick, I just want to show a quick demonstration on what happens if you fail to keep king safety in mind. And first, I do want to talk about what is often thought of as the weakest pawn for both white and black, and that would be the f2 pawn and the f7 pawn. So for example, let's just say white opens e4, pretty standard. Black obviously responds e5. Again, the idea is to control the center, but then white decides to play queen h5. There's a lot of different threats here. Well, like I said, f7 is extremely weak. There's not a lot of good ways to defend it. And you need to watch out, because if you play something careless, like let's just say you play, well, maybe not that, but let's say you play,
Or even attack the queen of the pawn. Even attack the queen of the pawn.
Oh, yeah. But I don't want to get into that line. That's a little too advanced. So let's just say you play a regular developing move, knight c6. It looks good, and it's actually technically the best move in this position, but if you don't know what you're doing with it, white will just develop bishop c4, and already you're threatening checkmate. So if you're not careful and you just play something like d6 to strengthen the pawn even further, then you're already lost. It's checkmate and the game is over. So it is very crucial to make sure that you keep an eye on where your king is and what's attacking it. There's more than just attacking to chess. You also have to know how to defend.
So that's why it is important to allow the pieces to move freely into the game. That's what we meant about freedom as being the fifth thing that we're going to teach today. Because when pieces or the central pawns are blocked, it makes it much more difficult to develop properly. So you want to make sure when you're moving a piece, you don't block another piece you want to move later. So for example, we just move like, if we're only like playing around with this and we forget about this piece, and we're moving everything else, and then our opponent's doing the same. And then we do this in this castle and stuff, but he's over here like, he's still doing moves, freeing up his stuff. You're going to be behind a little bit because your bishop isn't free. Yeah. Like I said, it does go based on how you use your pieces, but mainly you want to make sure that you have your a lot of pieces free, because remember, your pawns, only one piece can jump over the pawns, and that is the knight. Every other piece, like for example right now, the bishop cannot move right now. So you got to remember that, because if the pawns get in the way, you have to remember how to use your pawns the right way. That's why that's why a lot of times a couple moves take a long time to do, because you have to watch why you're doing it before you do it, because one move could block another move. For example, even moving my pawn up right here, now I can't move my knight over here. I have to move over here. And this isn't the best square for the knight, unless you use it. But a lot of people usually don't play this off right when they play it over here. That's why we're going over center control mainly. Because you start with this move, that way you have your bishop free and your queen free. You have two moving pawns. That's why your opponent will play something similar. The same way. Now he has his bishop and queen completely free. This is why it's good to have freedom, and it is good to have center control. So, and there's some aggressive moves you can play in this if you want to, like for example bringing out your bishop right away. That way your bishop is free for castling. I mean your king is free to castle. Yeah. And one thing that you're doing, like Evan was saying, the f7 pawn is really weak on the black side, and so is the f2 pawn. But right now you actually have an attack already there. So this way you have more attack starting. Most of the time, most people will just develop right away, because developing is key. But some people will develop wrong. You can sneak in an attack like this one, for example. Like Evan was saying, if you play something like d6 or something, this is a trap right here, because now you're able to take this pawn, and now you're attacking two big pieces. Queen and a rook. And in this game, there is a point system, so the knight is worth 3 points and the rook is worth 5. So you don't want to give up. You don't want to lose a rook for a knight. And the queen is worth 9, the most heavy used piece. And right now, if you wanted to save a piece, you probably move the queen out the way, probably actually right here. And now you lose this, but now your bishop is still eyeing this aisle, so you can mess with your opponent really badly right now. So based on how your opponent plays this, you could actually win this really easy on now, because you're already ahead a big piece and you can't do anything about it. Now your opponent's probably going to play this to make your piece run. Then you can just start taking, and this way you can start playing it off from here. It's a more classic move now. So there's a lot of ways you can change up the game. Just off of how your opponent opens, how you open. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna have Jeremiah's gonna add on a little bit. Sorry, I forgot to put back the pawn. There you go.
Yeah, mainly center is key. Getting all your pieces to the center. Now, let's see. I generally like to control these squares with either pieces or pawns. Just so it makes it easier to actually, if you want to attack the king side here, you know where the king is at over here. It makes it easier because you can break. Let's say you got a pawn here. So you got. Makes it easier to break through the king side because when you trade pawns, you open up files. You can get either a king, a queen, or a rook here to attack right here. That's generally why I like to control the center, because I like to break the pawn chain.
Yeah, and one thing I think it would probably be easier for me to show you like playing a computer or something, like how a computer will play, just to show you like how center control works and like how small moves will play off. So let's go on this website. This website is completely free. It's called leadchess.com. And one thing that's cool is you can play with other people, or you can play with computers. So let's play with a computer. Let's play with level 1 for now. Let's see how level 1 plays. So you see, the computer moved the pawn in front of the queen, so that's still a move that can control the center. Let's follow. And now you see he's protecting the center pawn right away, but now he's opening up a whole line right here though. So there's already a weakness right there we could even control right away by doing this. But for now, let's just keep developing our pieces and see how the game goes. As you see right now, our opponent is moving a lot of the pawns, which is not a bad thing. But if we can find a way to like take over, like right now I'm moving this so I can control this aisle. As you can see, since he's blocked right here, he moved over here. So now let's free up our bishop. Now we're attacking his square. And you see right away, instead of like just moving it somewhere, he just moved up a pawn to protect. So in this situation, we can just bring up our pawns just in case he moves here. We can just take it. And now you see he's also attacking over here. His pawn is protecting the other pawn, attacking the bishop. So we're just gonna move it back because we still have an eye right here, which is good. Or we could just move forward actually right here even to attack. But if we do that, then he has this move. I moved it up twice. This is a really aggressive computer. Okay, yeah, this is surprising. I didn't think it was gonna play like this. It's only level 1.
Man, this is the immortal pawn game.
Yeah, so this thing right here, this pawn game that you're playing, a lot of people aren't used to. So you can do a lot with it. Oh, I think maybe a misplay. I think it was a misplay. Okay, but that's okay. So right now you see he's eyeing this pawn, but he's not really doing too much scary. He's also attacking this one. If we want, we can actually save it, but right now I think king safety, because his pawns are actually helping us in this situation, because none of his other pieces can touch us that good. As you can see, right away he attacked. But now if I take it, now a square opened up for his king. You know what's crazy? It's actually playing better than the 1900 one I played. I made the 1900 resign. And this computer's playing better for some reason. So now let's start. I'm moving my knight over here to start attacking, because you see there's holes over here.
And the king's in the open.
Yep, and the king hasn't moved yet. You see he's trying to take one of the big pieces right away. But all he has to do is move it over. So luckily there's this small moves he can play in this situation that work. Oh, you guys think this would be a good move?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, he's probably going to take it, but then we get a bishop, so it's not too bad. Oh, he didn't even take it. So now we can actually get rid of this bishop that's crouching it. Or we could actually just play it out from here, I guess.
I say just keep the knight there for now.
Alright.
I kind of like e5.
E5.
What did you say? E5? Oh,
Pawn E5.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play this because you said. Oh, I see why you like it, I guess. So rook is eyeing it now.
I think you can even sacrifice the knight.
You want to sacrifice 2 knights for 2 pawns? Yeah?
Just the king on.
I guess, let's see, let's show him like, I guess, might as well show him like sacrifices work. But now we can actually take his queen almost. Oh no, you see he ran away right away because his queen was going to be ours. So many ways to attack now. You see what we did here is like we sacrificed 1 piece for 2 small pawns, but in this game pawns can do a lot, so it's not that bad of a thing to take them. I forgot it was touch screen. Huh, wait, isn't this in our favor though? If I just take it?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Check. And he has to take with the king so we can win his. No, we can't win that.
No.
What's the biggest piece I can win right now? There has to be a win somewhere. Damn. The only thing, I wish I could kill this pawn somewhere. I think that we can even leave it there for now. There? Oh, I see we're attacking the rook
And the knight.
and the knight, and he gave us a knight. So now we just got a free knight out of it. And also his rook is stuck to his king for now, so but now he moved it.
Yeah, so you
Now
gotta
you
check
win
right
the
there.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you threw it off.
That
Now we
guy
won
right
the rook for the knight. And
there. This is
so pretty much, you see how one mistake, we should have probably played that slower for this. We can go over this whole entire game. Take it. Pretty much this is our win now. Oh, he's still trying to play this. I'm just gonna do that for now. Some fun moves, check. I think I played something wrong here, but
You got checkmate. Oh, wait.
no.
Yeah, check.
I can.
No.
Wait, no. Sorry, that was the wrong click. Misclicks. Luckily, we're playing on a computer. It's right here.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, you meant checkmate right here? That's what you mean?
It would have been checkmate.
It's okay.
Oh, you still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, check and then checkmate. So yeah, so let's go over the analyst board real fast for this kind of game. But it's funny though, like this 13-15 play better than 1900. So right now it says that pretty much it shows you when we started to win. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. So in the beginning, the first move that our opponent did was right here, pawn to d4, which is a good center control move, and you also have the queen protecting that pawn. So now we moved right here. As you can see, the computer is saying that this is a good move. The reason why is because this eye, once you move this out of the way, this is eyeing over here. But we'll go over that some other day. And if you see these bars right here, it's saying that we're even right now. So when this bar goes over this line, it means we're winning, and then when whites goes over, it means they're winning. They're in a better position actually. You see? So our opponent right now is using all of his pawns to right now get control. And as you see with that move, it said we were winning a little bit. And after I made that move, it actually said we did a bad move. And like I said before, this move isn't the best because the square isn't the best for the knight.
But it's basically one of the only ways to develop it with C3 being
either you go here, you go here. But if you go here, your bishop is blocked, so you don't want to play that. So now I moved out my pawn. And now he brought out his other pawn. So
That's even.
as you can see right now, it's saying that we have like a, what is it, like 20%? I don't know. We have a really good chance of winning already because of this move right here.
It's a little bit low.
Yeah. Oh, I did misplay. This move was better. As you can see, we missed one. I guess mainly me since I was playing off the beginning. If I would have brought the knight here, I would have been attacking this pawn, and as Evan said before, the f2 pawn, which is weak on the white side. But now I just moved this up because I was scared that he was going to do this move. But that was actually I didn't have to be worried because I could always like move out the way or just go back. So I kind of wasted a move, and that move right there wasn't the best because none of his pieces are doing too much. He's just running around, and as you can see right here, I did this move for my reasons, but like again, this was the best move. I don't know why I missed it twice, I guess. And now he played that move right there. Another move that wasn't the best. The reason why is because it doesn't do anything. And right here is pretty much he was attacking my bishop. It would have been pretty good for him to take it because then we have two pawns stuck together. But he didn't take it. Instead, he went over here and then he opened up his king to this whole file right here.
Another common belief is that the bishop pair is stronger than the knight pair. So if you have a chance to trade your knight for your opponent's bishop, you should take it.
Yeah. Unless, like, you feel more comfortable with knights, because some people, they play better with knights than they do bishops. But like, for me, example, I like knights a little bit more sometimes, but it goes by position, I guess. Right here, as you see, let's go back right here.
Yeah, slow down a bit, because this is where he's getting...
Okay, so here's where the game is getting a little bit more serious. But as you see, the game is literally telling us we're almost completely winning. So right here, I played the move that they actually recommended, but he did not take it. Then he moved up once, so... This again, the reason why I guess he didn't want to trade, and he's probably thinking of castling still, because we don't have anything attacking this side, you know. Nothing is these squares right here. They might seem they are open, but There's nothing there right now. We have our bishop though, so I can come by later.
Oh, castle never be pretty bad.
Yeah, so castling overall wouldn't be the best for him, but like he didn't play it anyways, so
We also unfortunately missed our chance to win a piece because he didn't take. He blundered a move we missed, but rook a5 attacking the undefended knight.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the knight has no squares to go, so you're either forced to defend with the rook or a queen, but your position is just better after that.
yeah. But if we played, for example, Jeremiah will play it off right now to show you. The only move he has left is bringing out his bishop.
Yes, his bishop blocked that. His pawns
Everything is blocked pretty much. You see, his pawns kind of blocked him from doing anything. He can't run away or do anything.
got no squares.
Yeah, so like pretty much all he can do is bring out his bishop or take a pawn. Like,
Yeah, you can try to do it.
yeah,
But you can just
you can take it for
bishop.
fun even, and then you can take it,
Right.
and he has no more moves. And then you just want a big piece.
Grab a whole
And
piece.
even as you can see, the computer is telling us that we're completely winning almost. You see this little white bar saying he has a chance if we make a mistake. But as you saw, we still both ways it was almost our game because of the way he played it. This move right here, it wasn't. And then we played this move. This move was kind of a funnier move we played, but it works out good because, like, for example, since he took it, we gave up our knight. I know giving up the knight might have seemed wrong to a lot of people, but it's not because you win 2 pawns for it, and now your rook is attacking the whole entire thing with here, so you have a lot of discoveries. You can go here, take his queen. That's why he moved his king out the way right away. But as you can see, the best move for him actually probably was castling. Right?
Yeah, best move for him was castling.
Because that way his rook is protecting the side, but he didn't see it. So instead he moved his king over, which was an automatic loss. And here's where we won. Here's where we moved our bishop over here. And he moved out his rook, which was probably one of the worst moves he could have done because now he's in check. And the only way he can take that piece is using his king again. And now we played off the queen. So this was actually considered the best move.
And queen d7 is attacking
Yeah,
the undefended
so
knight
you see-
as well as.
So we're attacking 2 free pieces right now. So now we have a hanging piece. So no matter what, no matter what, we're gonna win something. So either he wants us to win the bigger piece or the smaller piece. But if we win the smaller piece, it comes with a check. So both ways, it doesn't matter. And as you can see, he did play the best move. Let me just play it off. But no matter what, he was good. Right when we got this piece in, he had nothing in. The computer. This was the best move probably because the queen is protecting.
You just take a trade though.
But if we take it and trade it, it'll still be our win. And he moved over. Where did he go? He moved right there. And because of this move, we got something called a fork. A fork means you're attacking the king. Or you're attacking the king while attacking the king while attacking a piece.
Or you're attacking.
Or did he?
Yeah, you're attacking. We're actually attacking 3 pieces right now. 1, 2, and the king.
Yeah, 1 or 2 pieces.
So no matter if we wanted to, as like for fun joke or something, we could just take this. Because if he takes this, it won't matter because we just have another open file, you know. Because if he plays this off, like if we for example, he did this. If we take this even as a joke, he can get a check in, but where is it go? He can get a check in, but now it's still winning because we have a checkmate in 1 right here. There's a lot of lines. I know I did that kind of fast. I'm sorry about that. So let's just play off what we did, and he moved right there. And then, as I said before, we got a fork, and it actually recommends that we take this, I guess. So let's see. Why does it recommend that? It's recommending the queen goes here now. So you see, there's a lot of variations you can play off here. But most people probably play off the wrong way. I don't mean that in a bad way. And
You can't really call that the wrong way.
yeah,
Both
I
ways.
mean, no, both ways are. No, I mean,
Still winning.
I mean, like in that game, like usually people do funny stuff, you know.
And then I guess we also had a chance
Yeah.
to win a piece here, but
Yeah, we missed it, but it's
we
okay.
decided to play for the check.
Yeah, we were just going for a quick checkmate because we didn't really care about playing the long way, and he didn't actually. So the best move was for him to block, but for some reason he didn't. And if he did block, we just have a check right here, or we could even do something else like just fly over here. There's a lot of stuff to do, but he moved his king here instead, which was in our favor again because now we just want a free pawn and his queen. If his queen takes it, then we just win a queen, and then it'll be a queen and a rook versus a bishop and a rook, which it should be our game for free after that. But he moved his king right there, and then here's where I made a mistake. Did I play that? No, I didn't play the right move. I just played this. The best move probably was this, but it's okay. It was gonna be no matter what. We still had enough moves. And like Evan was saying before, like we should have played this high. I was playing too fast to notice it, but then I played this, and for some reason he played right here. No matter what, it's our win. So I plays here, checkmate automatically. So one thing we did, we connected the rook and the queen. So we're gonna have a limited tax on the king. So it's gonna be checkmate sooner or later. And so it's pretty much that's how we played this game. But there's so many different ways we could have went about.
Yeah, I shown in this game. The
Yeah, but
white
like-
pieces. He was controlling the center with the pawns, but
Yeah.
he was moving his pieces to weird spots, like the knight on the edge of the board.
Yeah.
Even the bishop on the edge of the board and all that. While we kept playing the center, we kept bringing our piece to the center.
Yeah.
We got an easy win.
And then after a while, we got to control we got to control one of the main files of the center, which is the E file. So once we got to control of this file, the game was pretty much, a lot of the stuff became ours almost, because he wasn't doing anything to stop anything.
And he completely neglected king safety.
Yeah. You saw how he just casually moved over. Okay, sorry. He was just moving over casually instead of castling. Yeah, this game could go anywhere, and there are different opponents. Different people know how to play off little tricks that you probably never seen before. Even between us three, we all have different playing styles. I don't know. You think all of us would like play a game and go over it? Sure. Yeah. All right, we can do that. All right. How do I just probably click play? Yeah. No. We're gonna just play tournament. I mean, no. What is it called? Computer. We're playing the same level, or if you want to play a higher level. We don't want to go into a long line, so we're playing because they play a lot of.
Yeah.
For some reason, the queen. So you want to go next? Yeah. And then just talk about a little bit of what you're doing at your phone.
All right, since the computer went D4, I'm just go D5. Show the center.
Oh, that's...
Oh, he brought the queen out. Okay. Okay. One rule about chess, normally, is you never want to bring your queen out too early because you could somehow get it trapped and it won't be a good day for you. So I'm just gonna develop, bring my knight out. I ain't scared of the queen yet. All right, he's attacking this. I'm defending with my queen. So I'm just gonna bring out my knight. All right, did this.
Maybe just G6 and then develop a bishop.
True.
Yeah.
Go get my bishop developed along this.
And it's much stronger
diagonal
than
here.
safety also.
Also develop a light square bishop with a tempo on the queen.
True. Go get my bishop right here. Tap the queen. Get a free tempo. Get a free move.
Talk about what a tempo is.
A tempo is tempo. Yeah. Let's say when the queen was back here, and I developed my piece for free because I'm attacking the queen.
Yeah, and he has to move it too, so that way he wastes the move. So your opponent's gonna have to move the queen.
And you can see he put the queen back where it started. So
that's how you know he thought that was a good move of bringing his queen out in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, some games can be funny like that, so you get a lot of free attacks.
So I'm just gonna keep developing, get my king safety castle.
Talk about what that is that you did over there, because like no one told me.
Okay, this structure here is called a finiaketo. It's hard to say. It's in a different
The
language.
only one actually says it the right way.
Yeah, that's when you either get it on this side with the dark square bishop, or you can do this right here, and you get your white square bishop right here.
Yeah, and the reason why it's so good, king safety is much stronger with that too. But your king is a little bit more safer than average sometimes.
Okay, since I'm going to castle right here. Then my plan now, I want to get my pawn up here. Yeah. I want to try to open up the king side, tap the king.
As you can see, his king is completely stuck.
It's still open. And now since he moved this, I'm gonna do this. Now I'm gonna get my rook right here. I and the king right here.
So this is kind of like last game. Remember how I was doing that? And
Yeah.
So this is kind of like last game because like now we're having really strong control.
So gonna get my rook right here. I'm gonna pin this knight because it's behind the king, so it can't move. And now I'm gonna.
No, you can't. There's no
I
free.
can't.
He prevented that.
True. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna move my knight here to let my bishop be able to attack this. And now he must defend it, but he didn't. So I'm just gonna capture now. And now I'm attacking this knight here. Okay, move this queen. Actually, I got an even better move than capture a knight. I could actually get a check and win rook.
You want to show that you were forking in two pieces.
Yep.
Like 11 combo.
So yeah, well,
It's very clicky, yeah.
I'm attacking two pieces. He can't capture because The bishop protects the knight.
You don't want to give up a queen for a bishop.
Bishop protects the knight, so that's a free rook.
And when you have a chance of taking a free piece, like, and there's nothing you can do about it, you should take it right away. Because also now, since you're taking out this square, so you have a lot of moves here. Are you taking something else?
Yeah, you can.
You can probably do some other crazy
Never
stuff.
mind. That's actually the best one.
Real capture.
Yeah, or do the crazy lines later. You could even attack his queen and just do some crazy stuff again, no? I mean, I guess you guys want to.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, he's really neglecting his king safety. He's just pushing his pawns here.
Yeah, but now he has so many holes over there.
You can even sack the bishop.
Yeah, if you want to, you can give up a lot of pieces just for fun, I guess.
I can't.
Yeah, if you take it. Then you could even, there's a lot of moves here, right? I mean, like, we're just going to go about the slow moves for now.
I'm just gonna capture this bishop, you know.
Yeah, because if he doesn't take it back, then you can attack his
Get a
knight.
free bishop.
Yeah, so do you even know? You thinking of stacking or like doing something else?
Let's see. Just gonna attack this piece right here, like this.
And you're having 2 attacks, so that's pretty nice. The rook is down that aisle.
Okay, you did that.
Nice on.
I'm just gonna get my queen. Get my queen right here and attack the piece of the third time.
Well, that way, it's being protected 3 times. I mean, twice.
And
So he did another dead move. So.
yeah, that was pretty bad because see how I'm attacking this piece 3 times with both the queen and the rook and the bishop.
Yeah, and he
It's
has
defended 3
Yeah, he is defended 3 times. So.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so but I mean, you can still take it and put him in check and do some other stuff if you want. There's a lot of stuff you can do right now.
Well, let's see.
It's whatever you think.
Yeah, I could just capture.
Or maybe d5 kicking away the knight would have been better. But
Yeah, there's a lot of moves here. It's okay. It doesn't.
True.
Yeah, you can even put him in check and like attack it again. Make it, do some weird stuff. There's a lot of.
Actually, I'm just gonna capture this pawn right here.
Yeah,
This is
a free
undefended.
pawn anyways.
And I was thinking,
It's okay. That move doesn't do too
if he
much.
tried to capture this,
Now
actually,
you have a really powerful check.
I could check right here on my queen.
Yeah, might as well. Or even your bishop. No, not bishop. I'm sorry. Don't listen.
Okay, I'm gonna just do this.
I'm looking at it from back here. Nope. Oh, he moved there. Okay, so that's actually probably one of the worst moves you can play. Now you can just.
actually, rook c1 first, or rook c8.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, since he moved there, gonna go here. Get the open file since the queen has to move.
Is this? Oh, this is also a. What is it? Word you
queen,
said for it?
The queen didn't move.
Because he moves his checkmate into.
Okay.
No, checkmate no one.
2.
Oh, that is no idea. You can protect that square. So you can just take it anyways. Take
Yeah,
it.
just
Show
go.
him. I mean, it's not like you gotta do anything
Let's
about
go
it.
capture the queen. It's free.
So as you can see, your opponent, the opponent is getting confused now, so it doesn't really.
All right, since he did this,
Yeah.
Check doesn't work too crazy, but now he just.
Actually, I
the
think
two-
it's checkmate anyways. Wait, no, it's not.
No, you can take it.
That's what
Oh
it
no,
does.
it is because your. I mean, well, your bishop protecting.
just go do
That
this.
is,
Just go do this.
and I think it's checkmate, and no, you probably take it with the bishop.
No. Let's
Yeah,
check.
Checkmate.
Yeah, no matter what. Oh yeah, the rook is there. Yeah, so as you can see, he got his opponent played a little bit different now. His opponent gonna get wet every time. Okay, I guess now let's see how Evan plays golf. Like, you see the fastest out of all of us. So you can he's probably don't play too fast, but I know he's gonna see that.
I'm just gonna open e4 again. Idea control the center,
Yeah, it's in there.
attacking the undefended pawn.
Yeah.
So here he plays d5, challenging my center, which is respectable. I mean,
Very, very interesting. Yeah, he really wants to push that pawn. Sure, I don't know about that. No, let's trade that boy. Oh shoot. Well, I mean, I guess he can.
yeah, I guess the idea
always
is
capture.
my knight's not going anywhere. So he decided to develop a piece.
Let's see. Well, I mean, you could just move your knight to mess up the pawns, just to annoy him. Yeah, most times it's not good to have double pawns because then you actually stop your pawn that's behind the pawn. And it's hard to move both of them, and it's easy targets for your pieces. Yeah, it's period playing like Paul Morphy.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay, move this king.
Bro, I feel like to go out for like one Paul Morphy lesson, it probably won't be for like a while, but
I mean, you can go over some games.
Paul Morphy games.
Yeah, now since he moved his king,
Oh, you can
that's not.
Yeah, instead of like trying to, he could have protected it a couple ways actually, but I guess he didn't care. Yeah, and you can see like moving the queen usually isn't that good that way, but you see how Evan used it and made it pretty good. So there's a lot of things you can do because of those.
Let's see, one sacrifice line that works. Not just kidding.
I saw what you were thinking of, and I was thinking I would have played it.
Well, yeah, we probably have to just move the queen
Okay, so
back.
it looks like he has
Keep it on file though.
I think you could keep it on. What about F3? Is that like a good square to you? Are you thinking of a sacrifice? I think it will go. I saw your
Right
face.
there.
You're like, maybe I should just try a Paul Morphy move somehow.
Because I
Oh,
knew
so
he
you,
would.
you see what? So one thing that the guy did right. I said the guy. The computer did right away was actually take the open file right away.
Yeah, they say rooks belong on open files.
Yeah. Because rooks they cut the whole thing. Ooh, he's attacking the
Alright.
open square. See, this computer is playing better. Oh, you're playing a higher level. Oh no, you're not. Never mind.
Well,
Oh, you're the first one out of us to play white. You should have played the far liver. I don't know if you had a chance to. I don't know.
No, he.
no, he went for a game.
Oh, he went this?
My man's DV'd right off the bat.
Why is this? Well, I guess it is considered a 1350 level computer. Maybe that's why it's playing gambits. Watson still take it. Okay, on the floor. Ooh, he's attacking the other side, so that's pretty crazy. You see where he's at? Yeah, I guess he wants your rook for some reason.
I
You
mean,
probably just open up your bishop now and just won't let him take it. Oh,
you type the bishop, protect the square.
Oh, he's
Oh, it's
attacking
a-
your queen. What did he take something or no?
I mean, no, not really.
Alright, do something crazy.
Well, you could capture the bishop and you attack this queen if he.
Yeah, you
well,
want-
never mind.
No, he's in check. He's in check.
That
and
capture
loses
with
on the
check. Never
spot.
mind.
You probably put it in the middle square, no? In the king square. Oh, I guess. Never mind. You're good.
Yeah,
And now he can't do that check, and now if you get a bishop, you get it with a check.
yeah, that is annoying.
yeah,
Check. Yeah. Well, we captured the most annoying piece of black.
And-
That bishop that bishop when it was on that diagonal, it was preventing the pawn from moving forward. I was in front of the king.
Yeah. Okay, now you can go.
Now we just get all the pieces out.
Now he's playing
Again, we're
it back really
developing,
badly.
and we're developing with the tempo.
Yeah. Now you can probably hit that open square too now.
Now we can challenge the rook here.
Oh, he gave it to you. So now take it automatically.
And we can capture it, and we can get the open file.
Or you can even check with the king and get his final rook.
No, nice defending.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna look at back here. I'll see.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, can you check here with the queen?
With the queen? Oh, yeah, you can. And the bishop is on that aisle, so it's not too
Is
bad.
that check? No, it's not check.
I think that is check.
No.
Play it?
No.
Because he has escape.
Yeah. If the pawn was there, you could
You
do
could even
something.
probably move your passed pawn right now and probably piss him off. You know what I mean? Because you have a passed pawn right here. You can't really take it.
Yeah, could, or you could capture that pawn. Right
There's
there.
lots of options.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. So right now, like, one thing that's good about this is like right now since the white has a lot of options, so black can't really. It doesn't really matter what black does in this situation because we just have so many moves we can play. You could even make his queen run or do a lot of stuff, I guess.
And
Whatever you think is best.
generally, after you're done with the opening, I say that's at least about 10 moves, 10, 12 moves. You go into
Yeah,
the-
it's usually about 10 to 12 or 15 based on who you're playing.
yeah, you go into the middle game. And a lot of time, well,
Ooh, you just got a, what is it? Is it also a 4?
actually all the time, really,
Not a 4, but
you need to come up with a plan of what to do.
you can't. Well, I guess you just take it and he takes yours, but you're winning. And you just, but you could, your king's safety is even stronger now, though, right? You could force a draw. No,
Ready? No.
you could force a draw. But do you think the computer's gonna force a draw?
I don't think it's
Can
possible.
you force a draw?
Oh, never mind. If you move right there, you can. Never mind. I was thinking of a different move. I'm sorry. If one wrong move and it would have been a forced draw, I guess, right there. So you can, if you want to go over that line later on. This guy really doesn't want you to run like that, you know.
I can't come here because I can't allow that.
So
Yeah, I thought he was gonna move the pawn up
think
and go
if you-
right here.
And you can't let him get that check in, so you can't move right there either on the these two gets a knight check. I don't think that would be good for him. I think the one is probably your only move.
Do you want just clean each one?
Well, now he can't go back because he got that check now. Yeah, I thought he was gonna move the pawn up and go right here. I don't think he would have had no more checks.
Oh, he does. He has a check right there.
No, I'm talking when the king was over here.
Oh,
Never
so
mind.
he decided
Oh,
not to
he
do
missed.
that.
Now you can put him in check. Almost made.
No, it's not checkmate at all. That's the problem.
Yeah, but no, your bishop's being attacked, so you have to protect it. I feel like.
Man,
Queen trade. Yeah, you're gonna have to put him in check. His only move.
this computer stepped up, huh?
Yeah, he stepped up.
I guess after
Yeah.
playing me Jeremiah, you gave up on losing. I think you have to put him in check. No, isn't it mandatory, or you see something better?
Well, the problem is how to continue after putting him in check.
Exactly.
I know that's the thing. Well,
Because I'm assuming the idea is here.
yeah, because there is mate threats. Really. This computer really did level up for 13-15. He's playing better moves off of already. Dang, you're gonna have to somehow. Maybe if you moved your. Actually, no, that doesn't work. I was thinking of Queen G5, but that doesn't work anymore. I don't think it does.
Oh, he somehow got ourselves into a pickle here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so these kind of games, they happen, but sometimes your opponent can still play the wrong move. So you never know what he's gonna play because it is 13-50. So he might play something funny because I played a 1900 and he did. So I don't know if you're that lucky.
Okay, how about wait? Okay, how about you go here? He check you.
No, you can't go there. The knight is attacking that square. It's a
Oh,
free,
true,
it's
true.
a losing game automatically. Oh, you have to resign. The check. Dang, if the check was the check is on a light square. It does work.
Okay, so let's say, for
And then
example.
you run all the way back to H3. You're
But, okay, so
the
then if
thing
I
is
go to
you can't protect
H3,
the bishop.
if I go to H3, then he has
Yeah, I know.
here,
And then you can move. Then
King G1,
Then you can.
and then right here,
Out there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
and then repetition.
I think it's a draw then. I think it's a forced draw.
Yeah, it's a draw. But you know what? It's a computer. And you know what they say? It's not over until it's over.
Yeah,
so
you
I
never
think
know.
we should just play off.
So which one do you think
Yeah, I
is play
think-
off? Play off a line that you think is the best.
What?
That move actually throws me off completely. Oh wait, okay, I get what you. I think he's gonna force a draw. I don't think this computer is gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna. Let's play it off. Play it off. Let's see if it's actually a draw. Does he do it again? It's a forced draw. Yeah, he's gonna force a draw. It's the only way. Or is there-
Well, actually, no.
no, there's a
wait.
checkmate if you move there. You can't move there.
Yeah.
So you have to move back. It's a draw.
Hey, is there checkmate?
Actually,
If I went here,
Oh,
it
yeah,
would have been a
true,
checkmate because the knight is attacking. It's a draw.
Yeah.
It's on the side. Yeah. It's a draw. No matter what you play. Oh wait, James, he turns. Okay. So,
he doesn't want to draw, I guess.
What do you do though?
do you think saving your bishop right now would work? Moving your bishop to E4, E5. I mean, I don't know if that works, but I guess
Doesn't hurt to try.
No, because he still has checks. He doesn't have to.
I mean, he didn't go for the draw, so I mean, there's probably something he sees. It is a computer. I don't know if it actually sees something or if it's faking it. But if you get that knight to give up for the bishop, you can the game is back to anybody's game because you have more pawns. So if that move works and he takes it with the knight, and I think it's your game.
I'm wondering if I just have to play King G1.
Wait, no, King G1 does work.
But I'm giving up a piece.
That's why I don't think you can give. If you give up that bishop, I don't know how that's gonna play off. But his knight's really dead. But I guess this right here is gonna take a lot of thinking. I guess.
I mean, yeah, if you say your piece is a draw, if you move your king, you're losing a piece.
So I think he's at least play it off safe.
I'm gonna trust him.
Yeah, you trust him. Hopefully he take. If he takes, you win.
Oh,
You
no.
played the better move.
Well,
Well, I mean, a pawn is free technically on this.
He said,
On this plane.
well, what's the idea?
It is a computer, so you never know. Okay,
Does he want?
resign at 12 on this line, wait, but if you get that pawn, isn't it a game in yours, favor?
I don't know.
I want to see what he plays. Oh, so now he's making your pieces run. Sure, why, bro? What is crazy? Oh wait. Why would he move there? Wait,
Oh, damn.
wait, he did that. Wait, not he won, did he? Isn't this almost checkmate? If you put him in check? This computer's ghetto, bro. What? No, this is checkmate. You can move up your once he where check. Oh, he didn't even go to this. All right, so as you can tell, like one thing is a computer. It's playing at the level it's given, but it's also playing as like a real player play, because sometimes a real opponent won't make the exact right moves. So, like the best moves here, there probably was best for to get in a draw. If I'm right.
Yeah.
The draw was probably the best option for white. I mean for black. I'm sorry.
And for those of you who might be confused, there's a rule called 3-move repetition. So
Like let's just
we'll go back.
We're going to analyst board.
All right, analyst board, yeah, that's better. So let's
what was it at? Yeah,
here.
let's just
We'll
try.
just say here. If queen here, king has to move there because it's check.
Yeah, even
here.
the computer's forcing the line. Yeah, you see. So you move both 3 times.
And then it becomes a draw after that.
Yeah, let's see how if we try to escape somewhere.
yeah, you
else.
see, even the computer's saying that the computer's actually telling him that the draw is the
If we
best.
try to escape somewhere else,
Just say try to go there somewhere over.
we have check,
We try to run.
queen check. And if we go here,
Yeah. Yeah, you
No,
yeah, let's just say we try to be smart, just go the other way somehow.
if we go here, it's checkmate in 1. Game over. Oh, well,
I
checkmate
mean,
in 2.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's just you just resigning.
So yeah, I mean, any other move.
Yeah, so there's a lot of ways. So based on who you're playing, like you never know. Especially if they're playing fast, they might make those wrong moves right there. But luckily, we played so many games that we actually know the outcomes of so many moves.
And then where we messed up first
I think it was taking a run.
is after I played bishop here attacking the queen. I shouldn't have ever played bishop captures on h8 because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I completely missed that bishop was undefended.
Oh, you did. I mean, it's okay. It happens.
And that's where you get the perpetual at.
Yeah.
I wonder why he just didn't take your bishop first. Wouldn't that be winning in black?
No, if you took my bishop, then I can trade and I have 2 center pass pawns.
Oh yeah, never mind.
And you just push the pawn, really.
Yeah, so that's why you gotta be careful. Even if it looks like you're winning, it doesn't always mean you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, one move could just
Yeah.
one bad move can mess everything up.
Yeah, this game was like luck and skill. It's like I think even our games, like our opponents, if they play something better for us, it's kind of lucky. Yeah.
But yeah, if we go back to the opening, you could say, you could see that the computer did play based off a principle, center control, E4 or E5, D5, attacking here, controlling a lot of squares. As white, we did the same thing, just a little differently. It just led to a bit of a weird position. Better would be to capture here, even though, like we said, bringing the queen out early isn't always the best, but well, let's play the line. Because you see, knight c3, then we just develop our piece for free. We're harassing the queen has to do something, so we go here, but then again, we just have d4.
And then we just win a pawn.
And our pieces are far more developed. It's just check. And now we're threatening some discoveries. So that's why it's not good to keep your queen out early, but sometimes it's required. Because where he played instead e5, while I myself didn't play the best line, I played a little weird. I played e5, just going in.
Oh, did you do a knight side? Oh no, he put that.
Yeah, so, but
Game is so weird. That's okay.
playing this, that just pins it, and I'm attacking a pawn, it just develops.
But yeah, based on anybody, there's so many moves that you can do in the middle, in the beginning of the game, in the end, and anybody can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, but thank you guys for having us today, and hopefully we were able to teach you guys something today about chess openings, the basics that we went over, and so hopefully you guys all have a great day. And if there's any kind of thoughts you guys have, just comment on YouTube. And if there's any ideas, like would you guys like to play, have us play more games and teach through those, like play real players online, or just keep playing with the computer, or if the way we're doing right now is good, let's give us any tips or anything like that. So now we're heading out. My name is Mason Shaw.
Jeremiah Price.
Have better.